Hello and welcome back to my channels, and in this video I'm going to show you the metal robot spirit line from the Bandai Tamashii Nation. So this is the Barbatos Lupus. I paid for £100 from the cubo.co.uk. Now you can have the another one called the Barbatos Lupus Rex as well. So they're basically the same structure, it's just a different paint job, and they're almost the same look at the same structures, everything. Apart from that one has the less accessory and different kind of weapons. I don't think it has any guns in that figures. All you have is two giant mace, and then you got one long stick at the back with the wires that you can actually attach to, and you can have the couple of spike one on the feet, and that's about it for the Lupus Rex. But they do have a more gold color painted one on that figures than this one. This one has, however, more weapons, more accessory. You got two type of guns. So you got this thin and long guns that you can pack it under the arms, or you can have this big one like this as well, which is also fine. So you got two different type of weapons for the guns, and you also have a two standard mace, which is the perfect size for this Gundam, which I really like. And then you have this one big sword, which is ridiculous. This is way oversized. It's like unrealistic for this figure. So of course you're not gonna hold this kind of weapons, and it will drape. So they do support the clear translucent piece to carry the weight for it. And you also have this long sword as well, which is additional. So you got quite a lot of weapon in these figures, and in fact I don't even know what to do with these two guns, and I have to put it away and put it aside because there is no more space to put it anywhere in this figure. And what I do like and it stands out is this translucent red color piece on the head, and that is really cool energy effects. And this one can also articulate, which is amazing. And so is the other guy. He also come with that same thing. So this is really awesome figure. As soon as I opened the box, and I was really blown away by the size of these figures. Actually, this is a little bit bigger than the metal robot spirit line, and also a little bit smaller than the metal build line, which I'm going to show you the side comparison in a second so you can see where this guy stack up. And so this is a little bit taller, so I would say about 6 inches tall, so 6.5 or something like that. Metal build lines are about 7s, and then metal robot spirits are a little bit like 5.5 or 6, depending on the figures. So this is really big guys, okay, and it's also fairly weighty as well, and it has die-cast skeleton as usual. So I have absolutely no complaint at all whatsoever. And also this is the cheapest Gundams I have in my collection, and also looks the coolest as well in this metal robot spirit line. I really like this Barbatos Lupus. As soon as I see these photos, and for a long time I wanted to get it in my collection, I just waiting for it to come for the right price and right place. So finally I got it, and I'm really happy with it. I'm not complaining anything about it whatsoever. So anyway, let's get a closer look on the box, and I'll show you the figures in close up. So obviously it comes with quite a lot of accessory, and also pair of hands and other bits and pieces that you can swap out. So this is a picture. So this is the box that you're looking for, and then you got this logo. You gotta have this logo. And at the back, and you have this awesome posing stuff that you can see here. So all these cool poses that you can do. And then you got die-cast skeleton as usual. So yeah, it's fairly nice and decent. It's fairly big box as well compared to other boxes that I have before. So let's get a closer look on this guy. So here we go. And articulation wise is absolutely brilliant in this one, and you will not have any problem with it whatsoever. I can guarantee you that, because in fact this is the best articulated Gundams that I have in my collection, because pretty much every joints and everything that you see here is amazing, and they all have the there is no barriers or anything that blocking anything. So you can see like the waist part, for example, and that is a very scary part. You see that's so how thin that is, and that's all you have. But you are not gonna break it anyway, because it has one giant die-cast piece that actually is supporting this. But what I'm trying to say is that that actual figure is, this is actual design of the character itself. It's like this. So this is kind of scary part. So you got all the solid, legs and arms and very long arms actually. And but the waist part is very thin. As a result, you can actually crouch down really, really well on this one. Okay, so you got a nice decal and paint jobs and so on. So they're all very, very nice and die-cast skeleton all around. And then the joints are gear style joints, like dotted one, not like a smooth one like some of the other figures I have. And then underneath there, obviously, you can open some of these flags, and you can see some of the die-cast piece down here. And yeah, so you do have this oversized weapon, which is kind of like annoying, kind of like, sticking out all the time. It takes a lot of space in a display cabinet. But it looks really cool and insanely big. It's really oversized for this guy. But anyway. And then you do have the nice gold painting around here. And the feet style is very different from the rest of the Gundam. So you can see how it looks like. It looks like a heel, like wearing a high heel or something like that. It's very unique, and yeah, so this is really nice. I never seen like this before. It looks like a claw, like a Chinese style Gundam as well. At the back, you have all the weapons. You can have this long shotgun, sorry, and then you can also have a long gun as well. So you can replace that easily by swapping these out. So that is also very nice. So you got this standard mace, and you got this jackpack that you can put it at the back, and you can articulate all these pieces as well as you wish, so they're not a problem. But you can see how big and long this weapon is, and that is just insanely big. And also, you do have this long sword as well, and it has nothing on it. It would be nice if you had a little bit silver painted or something around it, and that would be cooler. But oh well, I'm not complaining too much for the price that I pay for. It's only £100, so this is actually bigger size as well, and quite a lot of decent die cards and everywhere else. So you can see inside there is very nice detail. You can see all the little, arms and metal frame stick that you can see here. These pieces you can articulate, and also you can actually adjust it as you wish. In a Barbatos Lupus racks, what you get this one long stick at the back where you have to attach with a wire that shoot out. And also, as far as I know, you have the couple other some kind of dagger piece, pointy thing come out from the feet, which you can attach to it as well. So like a secret, weapon. And then you don't have any other weapons like guns or anything like that in that one. But in this guy, you got plenty of accessories. That is insane amount of it. So, and these red energy pieces are also very cool, and they can articulate it really well as well. You can actually adjust it however way you like. But what I'm worried and scary about is that how thin this little plastic piece is. How is that actually supporting all this weight on just tiny little plastic, And over time, I'm not sure how long this can carry on, and hopefully it won't snap off and then come down. And that's my only little worry that I have here. Okay, so anyway, so let's compare the size of this guy with the rest of the other Gundam. So let me take it all in, and then you can see it in a second. Right, so here we go. So I just put all the figures up. So as you can see here, so this is Metal Robot Spirit line. Both of these guys are the same, and you can see compare the size of this, Devil Riser 7 Soul with this guy, and they're supposed to be the same scales, right? But they are not. This guy is significantly taller and bigger as well, but he is not big as this guy, but almost. So this F91 is like a little bit bigger and taller, and the rest of the arms and stuff I think is almost the same size as this guy's actually, apart from the leg and so on. So yeah, so this is what it looks like. So £100, £130, £250. So you can see the price differences, and you know, what's not to like about this guy? It's only 100, 100 pounds, perfect. And so I thoroughly recommend it. So if you see anywhere, and then just go for this guy, you will not regret it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Cheers.